Yes, I am still on the same path going to Hollywood Studios. It's a really long path. Hey, Rob CP here, bringing you the first real episode of RCP at the DCP. And let's see, what am I going to possibly talk about? Traditions and first couple days of Magic Kingdom training, as much as I can. It's very, very so I'm only going to tell you, then you can't tell anybody except for family, friends, mutual friends, their family, of course, pets, but that's it. No one else. Oh, and strangers. You can tell strangers too. But that's where the line's drawn. So let's talk about traditions. My traditions class was the Thursday after I checked in, so 3 days after I checked in. And in those 3 days, I did some resort exploring. I think I've been on almost every monorail. I did the loop into Epcot just to do the loop into Epcot because I couldn't get in to Epcot. And now I'm under a bridge. Anyway, I did have Dole Whip again, so I guess now I'm a Dole Whip slut. Also explored downtown Disney, which, you know, I did Sunday night, but in the daytime it's completely different. And that's really all I did between Monday and Thursday. But I did go to Social Security office at 6 in the morning Wednesday, so again, bring originals, not copies. Okay, so Thursday, my traditions class was at 2, and for traditions, you dress business professional. I'm sure you guys have heard that, if not read that. And you learn about the company, but keep in mind this is also your typical orientation class to a company. So you are going to get some, you know, some rules thrown at you that are thrown at you anywhere. And I will admit that part was a little boring. But then you break out of that and you go into the actual company side of it. And I can't say a lot, but I will say I can't believe I got paid to do that. So I feel like I might have. And, oh, Tower of Terror. Getting close. So anyway, the entire traditions class went for about 4 hours. There is a part where you do some walking around, so that's why they tell you to bring comfortable shoes. So I emphasize your comfortable shoes, people. It's not going to last long. It's going to last less than an hour, but you're going to do some walking. But at the end of that, you do get your name tag, and mine's in my bag. Me from the future, show your name tag. This is Robert at Florida Atlantic Unit. Yeah. Back to you, past me. Well done. And you also get your cast member ID, which gets you into the parks and gets you the discounts. So you want that. You want that one. And needless to say, after traditions, right after, I hopped on a bus over to the TTC and then took a monorail to Epcot. So I was going to meet up with some people. So me tasting Beverly for the first time was that day. Still in my traditions clothes, just threw on a jacket because it was cold out. And did that. And then Friday was my day off, which meant I could do whatever I wanted. And I did do whatever I wanted. I met up with some people who were here from fall. And I did some park. I'm not even in Chatham. I don't know why I got the New England accent. I'm living in Vista, like I mentioned. Anyway, did some park hopping, like coming over to the fabulous Disney Hollywood Studios. Hey there, boat! And, oh, look, buses. And that was great. And then Saturday I started Magic Kingdom training. So, future me, Magic Kingdom training. Okay, so Magic Kingdom orientation. Let's think. I had it on Saturday morning at 7 a.m. And I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm going to keep shouting. happened was I showed up and met with a group of people who were all going to be working at Magic Kingdom. And then they take you on something similar to the Kings of the Kingdom tour. So I'm hoping not spoiling anything there. Tunnel. Alright, now after that little tour was over, we got called off into different groups based on our role and location. And so I went with the other Adventureland Liberty Square people. And we met up with our trainer. It's what should have been Epcot. Okay, and it's at this group that I got my job assignment finally. And looks like we're headed into Space Mountain. So while we're in there, here's where I'm working. It's Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'm pretty excited. That was my number 2 choice, we'll say. I mean, Mansion was 1, Jungle Cruise was like 3, and Adventureland Liberty Square means it's a good chance with 1. Woo! Yeah. And so then the rest of Saturday we toured Adventureland Liberty Square, upstairs and downstairs, and essentially did the same thing Sunday, but we also did some computer tutorials on proper procedures for safety and cast member know-how. And that's really all I can say about Magic Kingdom orientation. I would love to tell you all more, but I've been sworn to semi-secrecy, so that's all I can say. If you want to know more, apply. Okay? So, yeah. And, yeah, I start training at Pirates tomorrow at 7 in the morning, so that should be fun. And that pretty much catches you up on everything I've done and what to do. So I guess now would be time to tell you some maintenance issues. My YouTube channel from now on will be more like a channel. Yes, my vlogs will be on there, but I'm also going to do things like weekly or 2 weekly updates to tell you how long I worked, how many shifts I took, things like that. And also for on-ride video, I'm going to be posting some of that now. So hooray, keep on the lookout for that. And what else can I say? Oh, I'm posting on Twitter like a madman, so another dark tunnel. Okay, so anyway, Twitter. Just go follow me on Twitter. It's going to be my, micro-blog. I post on there pretty regularly about what I'm doing, when I'm working. Like today, when I did the cycle, I posted several times. So here's my Twitter, or here. I can't see where I'm pointing. I need a new camera. Again, I keep saying that, but I need it. Anyway, Twitter if you want to keep up, and I'll tell you when I'm making vlogs, when I'm editing them, when I'm posting them. So I think I've rambled enough on this ride, and we're coming up to the end. So, TCFN, y'all. It's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed the bright side. There you go. 4 parks in one day. I call it the cycle. And all before the 3 o'clock parade. So, no better place to go once you hit the cycle than Casey.